Hi Sagittarius, welcome to another bonus read for you this week. I have a new reading for you and I'm really excited to share this with you. This is going to be the push and pull a love reading, and I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, what brings you two together, what pulls you two apart, and what needs your attention. Now, I will be clarifying each card, so energies can change as I clarify, and this is general, so it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is going to be for the person currently on your mind and the situation between the two of you in these three questions that we have here for you today. So at the end of your reading, I'm going to be pulling a few oracle messages for you from the Mind Info Oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in, Sagittarius. I'm really excited. I don't know why I'm getting like this overflowing excitement energy, but there must be some good things happening here. So between Sagittarius and the person on their mind, show me what brings them together, please. What brings Sagittarius and the person on their mind together? Okay, you two are just having fun. Oh, wow. Okay, so what I was seeing in the pre-shuffle was that you weren't really looking for love. They weren't really looking for love. And that because the options that you both had as far as people who were interested in you, you just weren't finding what you were looking for. Things were getting boring. They just didn't have, the qualities of what you want. It just was like, I'm so tired of trying to date and I'm just over it and I'm done. And when you gave up that desire to seek out finding the right person and them, as well as when you two met, started having fun, and what brings you together is the excitement of what this new situation, like exploring where things are going, having a good time, just really, being expressive. So the Page of Wands, you both are very active as well. You have like this trendy style to the both of you. You're just having a good time and just enjoying the moment. And that's what brings you together. But it's also creating this love between the two of you. So you aren't really expressing that to one another, not on a vocal level, but the feeling of, I know we're just having a good time, also comes with, man, I really think I'm falling in love with this person. So this is amazing. And trusting your intuition, like this is exciting. I wasn't looking for it, and this is what started to happen. So I do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that comes out so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at what pulls you two apart. So show me what pulls Sagittarius and this person apart. The Hermit, okay? And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Wands. What pulls you two apart is going to be that of, spending time alone to stay in your comfort zone because you don't want to change certain things. It could, like, you like your alone time, they like their alone time. That kind of pulls you two apart from communicating more, like, oh, sorry, I was busy. So if that hasn't happened yet, eventually you're going to go through a situation, the both of you, where the phone calls and the messages kind of drop off because you need downtime, they need downtime because you're having fun, right? And then the questions start to come in of like, I haven't heard from you in a while. Is everything good? Yeah. And that can create that awkwardness. So it's the need for being alone, the need for staying comfortable where you're at does pull you two apart. Now, everybody needs their downtime, but just saying like, I'm going to take some time to myself. Like, I would say set the healthy boundaries now, because you're going to really fall for each other even more. And when you need that time to yourself and they need that time to themselves, you're going to understand each other, because you put it out there in the beginning. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I like to stay home sometimes and do my own thing, or like, I like to just do my own thing. I don't always need someone with me. I like to be alone sometimes, and I'm comfortable with that. And they will understand you and you will understand them. So that way you both feel that you're mature enough to have a relationship if it heads in that direction of what you're looking for. And you'll feel really good about the fact that, man, this person that I'm seeing, they're so mature. Like, I like them a lot because they're confident in themselves. They know who they are. I don't have to call them all the time. I don't have to reassure them where I'm going. I don't need to tell them anything on this level, because you put that out there in the beginning, right? It's like you made sure that your healthy boundaries were set, and so were theirs, of respecting each other's quality time alone from each other as well. We all need downtime, don't worry. And I feel like some of you, I keep seeing someone who likes to go and work out at the gym by themselves. So, that person, whether that's you or them, or maybe the both of you, but somebody wanting that time to themselves helps them to just get rid of the stress and the tension, or just like, like let it all out. And it really provides those healthy endorphins when working out. It increases that serotonin. It provides happiness, and you feel like you've let go of everything that was bothering you in the day. And it's like a recharge. So even that alone time is a recharge for you, but it does bring you to a part if you two cannot communicate that you need that from one another. So I do have Virgo energy. I also have Aries energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and look at what needs your attention between Sagittarius and the person on their mind. Taking things slow. So the Ace of Pentacles, what needs your attention is this seed that you're planting. Like, you don't have to rush. Take things slow here, because the Five of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Last time that you rushed and they rushed into something, it was disappointing. And so, nurture that seed and help it to grow by setting those healthy boundaries, by being open and communicating with one another, especially when you're really into each other, because you are really into them and they're really into you and you're having a great time. But tending to that seed to help it grow more is going to really put the past behind you as well. Working through the things that disappointed you in the past and disappointed them in the past. Taking your time is great, and working through those things that are like, yeah, but this didn't work out last time. I don't know. Should I do this again? Don't treat that. You need to treat this as a new beginning. And that's what this is saying. This is what needs your attention. This is a new beginning. This is not past. This is not somebody from your past that disappointed you, that things didn't work out with them. This is someone new. So you need to treat the situation new here. I do have Capricorn energy. I also have Scorpio energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify. So let's clarify that Page of Wands, please. I also like that the energy you bring to one another of what brings you together is like a very young, vibrant energy. Like, you make each other feel young, even if you're not young. It's like, I haven't felt like this in a long time. So that's, having fun. It feels good. And you should be excited. Wow. Yeah, exactly. So you're like, what? Okay, so the Page of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and that Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What brings you two together is, you both are excited. You both are lively. You both had a lot of different options, or you had other options, but those other options are not what you want and what they want. There's one option, which was you and it was them, that you decided, okay, I want to give this a chance. I want to move forward because, I like that this person is, expressive. Somebody definitely, brought in the message of like, I really like you're hot. I really like you. I'm really into you, whatever. And that made, whether that was you, because, Sagittarius, you do have that demeanor being a fire sign to be like, oh yeah, you're very good looking. I like this. Or maybe they did, but it really opened the door for like moving forward out of the, daydreaming, like, is this person into me? Is this somebody that I really want? But I like the excitement here and kind of exploring where, these choices are taking you, which feels like it's taking you in a state of love with both one another, and things moving forward to something really smooth that feels like, yeah, this person feels like my soulmate, my best friend. They like in a relationship. So the Four of Wands is a relationship, and it's about a pretty serious relationship with somebody that's very compatible with you. And it feels really good. So I do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I also have Aquarius and Aries energy that comes in. Now let's go ahead and clarify the Hermit. What pulls you two apart? Okay, so the Hermit is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. That alone time that you need and that they need as well. Like I said, setting healthy boundaries, as long as you're open and communicating with one another, then it's not going to make the other person feel that they're being rejected, which causes this struggle or this, like trying to prove themselves to the other person, like, no, but I'm worth your time. It's important that you both talk about what you want here, what you're looking for. Not only that, there's also the fact that what pulls you apart is the reflection of things that didn't work out in the past. You both have some things that, like, some shadow work to do. Looking at those things that feel like, ugh, I really don't want to address this right now. It can create problems moving forward into this new relationship. Because remember, you were like, I wasn't finding what I'm looking for. Now you found somebody that you're really into, and it feels really good. And so, since these things will pull you two apart, especially about not, looking at the things that need to be worked through, the flaws, the faults, the things like that, the things from the past that didn't work out. If you don't do that, that can create drama. It can create a stalemate connection with communicating with one another. Like, I just need time to myself and not explaining why. So if you're setting those healthy boundaries and you're also working through the things that really bothered you from the past, then you're going to have that new beginning right here with this Ace of Pentacles really start to take off in a really good direction, getting to really know each other and finding a balance for one another, being on the same page of trying to create something beautiful together, really investing in each other's times, in each other's time, then looking at the things that, you've gone through loss and grieving certain things in them as well, or just feeling like, when I feel down, I know you got my back. Then giving and helping each other through those times. As those pinnacles grow, so does the appreciation for one another and the affection for one another, and, wanting to be there for one another. So it's really important to work on those things, right? So I do have Aries, Leo energy, as well as Cancer and Scorpio energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Pentacles of what needs to be worked on between the two of you. Tending to this, beginning and being committed here to recognize one another, especially whenever you're both stressed, and like really understanding. So you two are going to, I love this because this really follows up on what I just said. with what pulls you two apart. So what needs tending to or need your attention is that Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning here, and the commitment can be long term. But when you tend to that seed and you help it to grow together with that Three of Pentacles, then you're recognizing each other. You're also recognizing the stresses in each other and things that can worry each other. And you both feel with that Ace of Wands, like you feel that energy between each other, like what's wrong. And even if you're not ready to talk about things, because I get that you both have a stubbornness to you, like you don't want to involve them in like your past drama or make it look like you're weak or whatever. When you're invested in each other and you are both on the same page, you both are going to understand each other's need for communication and also friendship as well in a relationship, because that is important to be like, I got your back, you got my back. So recognizing when somebody else is hurting or somebody else is stressed about something and like, do you want to talk about it? If you need that time apart from each other, like, no, I don't want to talk about it right now. That's where those healthy boundaries come in, where you're like, okay, I know that Sagittarius or you being like, I know my person needs their time alone, so I'm going to give them the space and I'll just ask them later. And if they still tell me no, they don't want to talk about it, that's okay. I'm going to change it up to something else and try and make them happy. Just respecting each other's boundaries in a very healthy way is really good. But also it brings like through the things that can feel like a lot of worries and stresses, when you're there for each other and you invest in one another and you don't give up on one another, you also are showing each other like, I really like this person, like this person gets me, and I don't want to let them go. So you will end up, really, as long as you're tending to this brand new beginning here, this seed that's planted here between the two of you, you're going to really grow some things here. I'm even going to say it like this, like the seed starts growing, right? Whenever you have a plant, let's just say like a tree growing, you always have to have some kind of support as that tree grows, because while that tree is fragile, it can definitely, in the wind or the change of weather, whatever, I'm going to say in the wind, because that's typically what happens, that tree can start to, grow a different direction, or it can, fall over and it doesn't have the support it needs. That Ace of Wands is the support. So that is like that stable, we're just going to call it a stick, but it's a wand. That wand is placed there in the ground with that seed to provide it that support, like, I got your back. And that's how I'm seeing this. And it's very beautiful. I love that. So, invested in one another here, but also respecting each other's boundaries. It's important in tending to this thing. And don't worry about if this person is going to be like, or don't worry about thinking that this person isn't going to understand you as long as you two are talking to one another, or that they're going to find you weak, or like, oh my gosh, you have so much drama going on in your life. No, we all have drama. We also all have stress, and we all have it in different degrees, and we all handle it in different ways. But I see you both being supportive of one another here, and recognizing that within each other of how to help each other through tough times, good times, change things up so that way you don't have to feel sad, because this person doesn't want you to feel sad, and you don't want that for them either, or you don't want them to be stressed. So but also being there and knowing that you can count on one another to talk about the tough things as well. It's a beautiful mature relationship that will really come from this. So let's go ahead and get some oracle messages for you, Sagittarius. What do you want Sagittarius to know about their reading today? Okay. You were only supposed to get 3, but we're going to take them. You got 4. Shh. Don't tell anybody. No, I'm just kidding. They'll see, right? Especially cross watchers, like, hey, wait a minute, I didn't get that on my reading. Okay, so step back, soar, allow, and then slow down. Okay, there's no need to rush. And I love that, because, that's where you're like, well, what if I rush this and then it doesn't work out because that's what happened? We're not going to worry about the past. you're going to work through the past, but you're going to end up letting that past go because this is new and this is beautiful. And you want that seed to grow. Like if you keep tainting it with like toxic water, you know, things that don't have the right elements in it to make your seed grow, then it's not going to. So that past, that's tainted water. Bye. You know, you need fresh water. So step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision, span out, and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. You know, what you want here, how you feel about this person, and you're falling in love. Don't deny that for yourself, and it feels really good. I like that for you. I love it. So soar, it says you're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Okay, so be like that bird and fly, soar. Don't hold yourself back and allow yourself to look at the things that might not feel so good so you can work through them and put them in the past. They don't bother you anymore. You've healed from it and you're able to provide yourself with more love and give more love. So allow, it says you're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Absolutely. You've been through some things, but don't let the past can stay in the past, and it needs to. Don't let it control you currently or moving into your future, okay? So we have slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. So you don't have to rush to the finish line. You know, slow down, enjoy the moment, you know, breathe in the clean air, as clean as it is, you know, take in just all the natural sounds around you. Give yourself a moment to just meditate, to sit in silence if that's what you need. Like, you don't have to rush through everything. And don't allow your mind to spiral on all these things that you're asking yourself about this situation or any other situation. There's no need to stress yourself out. This person gets you more than you think. So this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Those of you that are interested, of course, in a personal reading, I still have a couple of spots left and you can get a personal reading with me. Send me your information. You can find more information on how to get a personal reading with me in the description of this video. So other than that, I will see you in your next reading coming up. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.